Let's give this a run. Good deck. Bit top heavy. Can definitely still beat me. And we're back to banning my children. Alright. Gal, Omega, Bleezy. Morning. Yeah, fair, Omega. I saw your post this morning. That is wild. Good luck. Oh, come on. I know the stream just lagged. Alfie, you gotta stop with that stuff, dude. Don't bother me. I ignored your comment for a reason. Kind of looks like OBS just froze. Even though the signal is back. Hey, Black Hole. Morning, Jaeger. I think I have to Control-Alt-Delete OBS and then hope it comes back. It's very annoying to do in the middle of a run. Be right back. Jeez, this hurts. I don't know if y'all can hear me yet, but I am currently dying to Dark Phoenix. Can y'all hear me? Let me know in the chat. Kind of looks like it might be the capture card now. If I can retry that. Yeah, they won round one. That's not surprising. I didn't really have a Dark Phoenix counter. I just did it with Bullseye, and I lost a lot of health at the end. I'm putting down Photon for their Valkyrie, which is probably not going to go well, and I'm using Apocalypse for Domino, and then when that's over, I'm going to come back. I haven't had this happen in ages. With the captured card malfunctioning and not being recognized, I'm going to have to restart the compute. That's really annoying. Whoops. Accidentally ran forward, triggered critical failure literally once. Come on, Domino. Kind of looks like YouTube has just given up because I'm seeing it play. I'm going to refresh this screen. If you can still hear me, Apocalypse versus Domino actually went quite well, just triggered critical failure once. And Valkyrie versus Photon did not do as well for them. So I'm getting to play round 3. We're putting down rank 4 Serpent. They're putting down rank 4 Serpent. They have rank 3 Tigra. I have rank 3 Spiral. So advantage me. Let's see if I can push to special 2 reliably enough. Should I be doing more of a sportscaster voice? Let's see how this one goes. Ugh. Did have to block one special too, and he caught me early on a dash back. So not ideal, but it's going okay. Nope. Ah. Okay, that's the part that I need to get better at. It would have been worth me blocking once, even though I would have lost a lot because it would have destroyed his death immunity, and instead I dexed, and then he just went and sat. And I ate a special 3 instead. I lost by 100 points. Alright, I should have blocked. I think they got lucky with Tiger, but that's okay. Alright, we're down points. And I apparently can't freaking stream here yet. That's annoying. So, background on why this is falling apart. For one thing, the capture card is just acting up, which it literally has not done in months. So that part really sucks. But the buffering problem we had even before that, I moved this week, and we are still kind of in the process of moving. I'm looking around a relatively empty office. A lot of good things about this place. The Wi-Fi is better. However, the Wi-Fi, um, we didn't do the like extender thing, and so I don't have an actual router extender next to my computer anymore, and so I don't have a wired connection. And that means that my download speed is fine, but my upload is really not great. It's okay, but it's not great. And that is clearly what we're running into here, where apparently YouTube just needs more than that. Um, this experience tells me I'm gonna have to ask my family for an early birthday gift because I was already looking at a new Wi-Fi card to kind of solve that problem. Apparently, that's pretty urgent. Because, yeah, even now with OBS in the green and dropped frames dropping as I'm watching, I still have the warning from YouTube that says it's not a good enough bit rate. I don't think the delay helps. I think that's just for extra stuff. Yeah, I'm not even on ultra low latency. Oh, and now I'm getting no data. Nope, that's just God. So the unfortunate thing is that like to solve the capture card problem, I could stream PC, right? Like I have a controller here that's easy to set up. But if the bit rate isn't good enough, then I'm kind of out of luck. The other thing is because I like change the orientation and stuff, I don't have a long enough HDMI cord yet for my second monitor. And I normally have a second monitor up so I can read chat while I'm playing PC. Yeah, we may be out of luck this morning. Oh, now it tells me good connection. That's the first time I've ever seen that blue rather than green. Hmm. Hey, Asphyxia. I don't think I can do anything here because the last few times I've had this particular issue with my capture card, I have needed to restart the computer. I'm going to give it a shot and try a different USB. We'll see if it doesn't yell at me about an error. Oh, that doesn't seem to be doing. Forget if I said hi, Brennan, but is Count Nefarious' ability to dash in during specials and then multi block a trigger special evade intended mechanic doesn't work against Winter Soldier. Tries. Oh, I understand what you're talking about. No, that's not intended. I there is a fix to various well-timed block mechanics coming in the next patch. I don't know that that one is fixed. But you might have to get new tech in to really block this out because we've been covering a lot of corner cases in a rather haphazard fashion, honestly. You're not supposed to be able to trigger those when you can't actually block, right? And when you're mid dash, you can't block. No, Jaeger. True damage does not ignore crit resistance. I thought that. Actually, that doesn't really matter, does it? Because I think our glossary definition for it either has been updated or will be updated to specify physical and energy because people confuse that so often. But that's not going to matter until we go back and glossarize all of the old ones. And that's really the key, isn't it? Is and remove the reminder text. Okay, I'm gonna have a fight with people about that later. Anyway, that doesn't concern any of y'all. Um, but no, true damage does not ignore crit resistance and never has. It was never intended to even touch on it, right? When true damage was created and when the description was first implemented, the entire game. Nobody had it. And so when it said and ignores resistances, that very logically just meant physical and energy. So that's why some of the old things are not clear. But no, it has nothing to do with that. It is purely a damage calculation to do with crits. Oh, definitely not the same thing, Monk. Come on, like walk through that a little bit. Silks is not when she would well-timed block. Silks is when she would be struck during a special, right? The animation that Silk is in has nothing at all to do with when she would be struck. But Count Nefaria says when he would well-timed block. For it to be true that he would block, he has to be able to block. And when you're blocked out of, haha, blocking, by the fact that you are in another animation that the game is not allowing, then it's not true that you would block, right? Like they're very different. It may or may not fix the bullseye thing fully just yet, honestly, but like what I'm talking about as far as new tech definitely would. Because I know the term from it from an animation graph perspective. I know how the tech art is set. Um, but I don't think. What am I trying to say? I don't think we can access it in our code language just yet. And so this is probably a boring peek behind the curtain for most of y'all. But basically, whenever I say we need new tech for something, what I usually mean is I know theoretically how it would work, but we can't access the thing that we need. And so I need an engineer to go in and basically build a link between our coding language and the game's code behind it so that the two can talk to each other. No worries, Pablo. Okay. I don't think I can recover this stream. And I'm dropping frames again, so I'm probably going to lose even audio soon. Monk, you can make that kind of argument about any bug, right? Like, oh, well, that's really unfortunate because this character's ability to take no damage while dancing the tango in the middle of this special, like, really made them stronger. Like, yes, I know, but it's a bug. It is a bug that very clearly does not match the info page, right? It is not what he says he's supposed to be doing. It's not the intent of the ability. It's not what was advertised with the ability. Like, please, let's just not do that stuff, right? Okay, and now computer is trying to go to sleep every time I don't move the mouse a little bit. Oh, I know the stream is struggling. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here in a second. Yeah, it looks like YouTube just tried to call it again. Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to have to call this one, everybody. I need a new Wi-Fi card, very clearly. That may mean that you don't hear from me for a little bit while I wait for that to come in, but thanks for trying this morning, and I'll see y'all soon. Enjoy the live stream. Take care.